Did somebody say the Hypervenom's back? Yes, it is, and I've got it here. Let's unbox it. Big shout out to Pro Soccer for sending them to me early to show you guys and unbox them. These are incredible. Probably one of the most hyped releases of the entire year. Everybody wants this. Let's unbox it and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the release on the 29th of May. So starting with the box, they come in a Hypervenom box. I'm pretty glad about that. I would have been a little bit disappointed if it was just a standard Nike box, but you do get the Hypervenom text on the top. And then if you spin it around, here is a look at the label. Pick them up in a size UK 10. And these are called the Hypervenom Phantom RGN SE-FG. They only come in FG. This is a very, very limited release. You're gonna have to be really quick on the 29th if you're gonna try and get a pair. But what you really want to see is me opening them up, taking a look at the boots. So let's do that. So if we spin these round, open up the lid, they do come with their own special boot bag as well. You can see the skull and crossbones on the front here. You can see the background is orange and the skull and crossbones is in black. On the other side, the bag is just black and the orange Nike swoosh logo at the bottom. So moving the bag to the side, here we go. Oh my word. How incredible is this pair? So let's take these out, take a closer look. So here is the pair. This pair brings back so many memories for me. It is so iconic. That is the word for it. This is probably one of the most iconic football boots in the world. I cannot believe that Nike brought them back, but I am so glad they did. So like I said, Pro Soccer kindly sent me these to show you guys early. They're releasing on the 29th on Nike, Pro Direct, and a few other places, but you're gonna have to be very, very fast. I know pretty much everybody wants this pair. Let's take a closer look at some of the details. So it's pretty much a carbon copy of the original with that honeycomb upper, which was so soft and comfy. Everybody loved this upper. But also, just look at it. The iconic black swoosh on that orange upper and the backwards orange swoosh towards the heel. You've got the Hypervenom text here on the outside. But then a very iconic feature of the OG one was the skull and crossbones on the heel. Absolutely crazy. When I look at this boot, I think of one player and one player only. You're all going to know who it is. Neymar. Unfortunately, he's not with Nike anymore, so he won't be part of this release. But we have seen it on players like Lewandowski and also Cole Palmer. They are absolutely stunning. But they have actually changed one thing about these to modernize them in a way, and that is putting the Hypervenom 3 sole plate on it. I personally think this was a fantastic idea. This sole plate is, in my opinion, a lot better than the original sole plate. So I'll go get the original one. So here is the Neymar gold version of the original Hypervenom 1. And you can see, this is what the sole plate used to look like. And this is what it looks like now, because this is the Hypervenom 3 one, which I think performs so much better than this one. But that's just my personal preference. The retail on this pair is £230. A lot of people have been saying, that's so expensive. They used to be so much cheaper. Yeah, but back when they first released, materials were cheaper, production costs were cheaper. There's a lot of factors that go into it. It's not just Nike trying to make more of a profit. That's just not the case. It's more, things are more expensive nowadays. It's called inflation. So £230, I'm not complaining about, because that is a good price for such an iconic pair. And also, this is a pair that's been so highly requested back. I think it's probably one of the most in-demand football boots ever. I've never seen so many comments and people posting wanting this pair to come back and being so happy that it finally is. If you look closely, you can also see it has ACC, which stands for all conditions control, like it did on the original pair. This was a big play by Nike, and it means they work really well in wet weather and, well, pretty much all conditions, as it kind of states right there. Why people love this boot so much is not just because of the looks, it's because how it felt on foot. The upper made it so good to play in. The touch on the ball, the comfort wise, it suited wide feet. Yeah, everyone loved this pair. And now that they've re-released it, well, in terms of sizing, this is what you should do. I picked these up in my true to size UK 10 and they fit perfectly. However, I have worn this pair before in the original, this one right here, and I would say the material on the upper does stretch a little. So if you like your boots tight, maybe go down half a size and wear them in a little bit because it does stretch. But if you like them to fit perfectly straight out of the box, just go true to size. So these are my first impressions of the boot. The upper feels just like it did on the original pair. incredibly soft. Cannot wait to try out the Hypervenom 3 sole plate on these. Yeah. So do I have any issues with the re-release of the Hypervenom, or is it just amazing? Well, I have one issue, and it's not a big one, it's just my personal preference. So on newer, more updated football boots, the heel comfort area is my major thing. I love my foot to feel secure, comfy around the heel, and they do in this boot, just not as well as some other boots. For this one, the heel counter is pretty hard and there isn't much padding. It's very thin, and some people might like that, the proper feel against the heel cup. Me, my personal preference, if we look at more recent Nike releases, for example the Vapor 16, if we look at the heel here, push in, look how soft it is. Really soft and forgiving, and look how much padding they have on the inside. So straight out of the box, these are incredibly comfy around the heel area. This pair, comfy all on the forefoot, but the heel area is a little bit stiff for me. And for someone who's had ankle surgery, it takes a while. And although this is not a major flaw, and most people won't even feel it because they won't have as bad ankles as me, it's something I notice. And I do have questions. The question I ask is, a lot of people nowadays play on AG. I think the sole plate will be absolutely fantastic on AG. I'll have no problems with it. The issue I have, how durable this boot is. Everybody loves this boot so much, but will they be too scared to play in it? The upper being so soft, it does wear around this area here. So just like on the Hypervenom when it first released, people wore them and they just didn't last. I hope these ones last a little bit longer, but because the upper is exactly the same as the old one, I'm not sure they will. So if you play on AG, just be careful. I ruined my first pair of these, the original pair, so quickly. I don't want to do that to this, so I think I'll maybe keep this one for special occasions on good grass pitches. Let me know down below in the comments which is your favourite ever Hypervenom 1 colorway. Mine is either this or the gold one that I showed you earlier. They're just so iconic and I just love how they look. But there's a few other colorways. Let me know which one you would like to see them release. Yeah, a very, very special pair. Thank you, Nike. That's all I have to say. Thank you. I am so glad Nike brought these back. So thank you, Nike. This is what we wanted to see. Absolutely incredible pair. Let me know down below in the comments if you'll be trying to get them. I think it's going to be tough. But good luck to everyone trying to get them. This is the new Hypervenom re-release. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching. It's because of you guys that I get to unbox football boots like this.